Hi, good morning. This is Jack Stanley. I wanted to have a little bathrobe conversation with you. I woke up this morning in the midst of a dream, and I was dreaming about reality and what reality is, or was, or might be. And it's something kind of fascinating when you think about it because it made me kind of tear that a little apart in my mind as to what exactly reality is. And I think, at least in my view, in my understandings, that reality is a relative thing. That if you think about how we look at reality in this day and age, here in the 21st century, that we have television shows that are called reality shows. And I don't think there is a person who can argue the fact that there's nothing further from reality than a reality show. In this age of computers, in this age of artificial intelligence, reality has taken on all kinds of new dimensions. And that what was once reality is not totally looked upon as reality today. And in this highly charged political atmosphere that exists today, we're living in a bipolar nation where half the country looks at reality one way and the other half of the country looks at reality another way. And neither agrees with the reality that the other sees. And we even have politicians today that say that facts are not important, but to be morally right is more important than to be correct. Which, if you think about it, that doesn't make any sense. But it is reality as they see it. And reality as many of their constituents see it. So what is reality in this brave new world as we, in just a few years, will be entering the third decade of the 21st century? I think, if I may try to define it, that reality is today basically interpreted by the times that surround the reality that exists. Which means, more or less, that reality is relative. And reality is relative to the age in which the definition of reality is given. I realize this might sound a little insane, but think about it. Think about the world of reality. Think about our understandings of reality. And I think we can all agree that reality is to a degree relative. And our understandings, our use, and perhaps our definition of reality is basically interpreted by the age, by the society, by the political atmosphere, and mostly by the society that exists at the time. And that the reality of 100 years ago is not quite looked upon as the reality of today. And that the reality of today will be redefined 50 years from now. Interesting thing to think of. So what is reality? I don't think I can truly give you a definition, but it certainly is a fascinating thing to think of. And it was an interesting dream to have as I woke up this morning. Reality is reality. Just not quite sure what reality is exactly. Thank you.